Terraria, one of the most lovable games of all time. There are some who have different opinions than what the masses have of the game. Recently, I went to the darkest depths of the Steam reviews to look and find the worst takes on Terraria. Now today, since that video did so well, we're looking at the Metacritic scores, the lowest of the low for Terraria. Please join me on this adventure because I didn't even look at them. Actually, I did see the first one and they're spicy. They're spicy. Anyway, let's just hop right into it. Had me sitting there wondering what I should do, digging at a 1 minute per swing pace. I really hate slow games. The game is not slow. Get a better pickaxe, bozo clown. I play games to play, not stare at the screen waiting for it to do what I need it to do. Instructions should be upfront, not inbuilt to a guide guy who I have to find, and sometimes he is deep underground stuck, can't get out while I have to work out what the game wants me to do. Are you kidding? Oh, this was made in 2011. Oh my god. 16 of 185 users found this helpful. How? Who is using that review to buy Terraria? What the hell? How do you not know what to do? I understand if you've never played a video game before, but it's like, okay, there's wood. Chop down the wood. Okay. Gather resources. Oh, if I go deeper, there's better resources. Oh, I can build stuff. What do you mean that you can't find the guide? He's always on the map. You literally build him a house. Just Google it. Just Google, man. If the game that's extremely simple is that hard to understand, just Google it. I know it's like, oh, it's not in the game, but come on, man. Terraria is my favorite video game of all time. Terraria is a timeless masterpiece that deserves all the praise it gets and outshines Minecraft in every way possible. I've sunk in more than 5. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Why is this a 0, sir? Cringy boy 555. Why did you do this? You gave it a 0 and then gave it the most heartfelt message ever. Oh, his name's Cringy boy. That's probably why. Lucky Jinx says, giving the game a 4. I tried very hard to like this game. I really did. I enjoy this style of game very much, but everything about Terraria was hard to enjoy. Mining and side-scrolling do not mix. You have to click on pixels in order to mine them, and listen carefully just to decipher if you are actually, in fact, mining it at all. There are certain aspects like building and home that certain requirements that allow various NPCs to live there that I found original and brilliant. I've tried to play this game several times. Every time I find myself thinking I could be spending this time on a different building game that is done well. Well, sir, Lucky Jinx, the thing is, Terraria, while having a building element in it, isn't actually a building game. You can play it like that if you want, but the main part of the game is getting stronger and fighting bosses and exploration. You see, Terraria is more like a 2D platforming, scrolling mining game that is also super combat focused. Where Minecraft is dull in terms of combat, because let's face it, the combat in Minecraft kind of sucks ass. Unless you're like high level PvP, I guess, but even then it just looks stupid. Terraria, fantastic combat system. A lot of the bosses are bullet hells, but that's what you gotta do when it's in a 2D environment and it works. Those are fun bosses. Am I blurry? No. Okay. That's weird. Also, you don't know if you're mining something or not. It's pretty obvious. And you don't have to actually click on the pixel. You can use the toggle that lets it just mine whatever's closest to you. I use that all the time because, yes, clicking on pixels fucking sucks. Wookie love, I'm sorry, I'm not reading all that. What the hell? Let me start by saying, oh god, ow, I just bit the inside of my cheek. No, please stop. I already fucked up my thumb lifting weights or something. Why does this keep happening to me? Let me start by saying I've never played Minecraft. Now then, I simply cannot understand this game's popularity or high score. Yikes. I've played this game for several hours, given it several second chances when I read about updates, and every time I found this game to be incredibly frustrating experience. Frustrating, sorry, I said frustrating, what the hell? The controls are stiff and unresponsive. That's just outright incorrect. The graphics are terrible, even by pixel art standards. Really? Really? What are you playing on? Terraria is like one of the more beautiful looking pixel games I've played. It's probably the best one, to be honest. What? The music is irritating. All right, you've absolutely lost me. Terraria's base game music is an absolute banger. The soundtrack is probably one of the best in any game. Are you out of your mind? And now don't even get me started on the Calamity mod music. Oh my God. I know that's not part of the game, so we can't obviously factor that into the equation, but there's a reason why every other YouTuber uses the Terraria Day song. Do 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 do, or memes using the underground theme constantly for something that's creepy. It's just the music. You don't. How dare you? How dare you shit on the music, Mr. 𝗁𝗁 𝗪𝗶𝘁? I butchered that name probably. The interface is confusing and incredibly unintuitive. Maybe on the unintuitive part, I can agree with you somewhat, but it's not that confusing, sir. The activities are dull and tedious. What? Maybe fishing, but it's fishing. Like, you gotta like fishing because it's a pretty boring experience if you don't like fishing. Just period. Even when you have a friend to join you, these activities are made worse by the fact that when your world is generated and you pop into it, every single monster that pops into the world with you automatically homes in on your position. That means your attempts to complete a tedious activities are constantly interrupted by unrelenting attacks from monsters that you have to fend off by slowly and clumsily swinging your large, ineffective weapon at them. Yeah, it's kind of a combat-focused game, so they're constantly going to come at you. And you know, there's ways to lower the rate of spawning or just have enemies keep away from you outright. The point of the game is to constantly be on your toes, for the most part anyway. If you put sunflowers down, obviously you could build a house and stuff, but like when you're out in the environment, yeah, the enemies are gonna come at you constantly. That's the point. Imagine a zombie game where you're like doing a tedious task, like looting, and oh, the threat of zombies, there's no zombies, you know? Like what? Trailers and advertisements for Terraria claim that somewhere at the end of all this monotony, there's a reward of action and adventure. But I've watched some online videos of said adventure. Quite frankly, the destination does not appear to justify the frustrating journey. I would give it this 1 point for being a relatively fresh idea, but charging $10 for this, $15 when it was first released, is tantamount to robbery. Even $5 is pushing it. Are you out of your mind? The fact that it's $10 is an absolute steal. The amount of content, the amount of time you get out of this game is just worth $60 at least. Or you're just a Terraria fan. No, the game is huge. Oh God, this came out in 2013, this review. I'm reading really old reviews. Even so, the game was still pretty big in terms of like scope back then. I know, like, fuck, the Moon Lord probably wasn't even the game by then. I'm not sure though. Basically, this game is a 2D Minecraft. Not really, but without all the cool stuff you can build in Minecraft, lifts, etc. Sir, this review was made in 2011. Minecraft was pretty dull back then too. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know everyone likes the 360 Xbox version of Minecraft, but you go back and play it, there's nothing to fucking do. Trust me, I understand the feeling when Minecraft first came out on the Xbox and there was literally, I don't even think the Nether was a thing yet. And if it was, there was literally just pigmen, netherrack, and actually there might not have even been pigmen. Hell, there was a glitch that clay wasn't even in the game. There was one seed with a single plot of clay. This shit was bare bones. Terraria came out with more stuff. Just like on release had more content. Obviously, you can get more content out of Minecraft because the game is a sandbox. Terraria is not that. It is a combat-focused game and an exploration getting stronger with the addition of building in there. And you can build some cool-ass contraptions. There's wiring, there's all that stuff in there. Spawning mechanisms, boulders, traps, dynamite, explosives, turrets, water mechanics, piping systems, lava traps, honey. You can build slopes, stairs, platforms. There's a lot of stuff in this game. I don't know if all of that was there back then, but I mean, some of it was. I remember the first release version of Terraria on the Xbox. I was like, holy shit. There's a lot of stuff to do in this game. You can spend hours playing, that is true, but you can spend hours doing nothing really, just like Minecraft. Very slow, nothing new. Worse gameplay because it's 2D, no gamepad support, no decent resolution, full screen, waste of £6. What? I'm assuming that's a form of currency that I've never heard of. All right, this is again back in 2011. I got this game on Steam solely because it was cheap and I wanted to play an old school 2D platformer. Oh boy, what a terrible jumble and mess this game is. It tries to be Minecraft in 2D. That's bullshit. by giving the ability to build stuff no one cares about. You know, Minecraft was not the first game that allowed you to build things. That's not even like a video game concept. That's a human concept. We build things. That's like saying like whatever game that came out that involved shooting people was like, oh, you're stealing from that idea. That's just like a thing you can do in real life, and it's being added into a game and expanded upon in a game. Clunky gameplay, stability issues. Back then it probably did have stability issues. I'll give them that. Terribly boring. I disagree. 𝗲𝗵𝗶𝘀. No amount of multiplayer can make this game fun for me. That's crazy. You're boring. Also, it looks terrible. So you gotta have pixel taste, all right? There are indie games that are designed by a single person look better than this. This is not even a game. It's more like an operant. Am I saying that right? I'm dumb as hell, bro. It's 1 a.m. Conditioning experiment and pointless clicking. I wish I could get a refund. I feel robbed even if this game was free. What? I wish I could get a refund, but I feel robbed even though the game was free. You dumb? Dummy? Dumb stupid? All right, let's see what the Great Gatsby has to say. If you already have Minecraft, don't buy Terraria if you don't have Minecraft. Oh wait, if you don't have dumb Dakocity, dumb. If you already have Minecraft, do not buy Terraria. If you don't have Minecraft, then buy it and still don't buy Terraria. Terraria is Minecraft, but 2D and 10 times worse. It's the same thing except less immersion, awful sprites, and unclassy feeling to it. You're the Great Gatsby. I'm sorry, you're out of your goddamn mind. Less immersion? What about Minecraft has immersion? Even today, where's the immersion? There's a hunger bar, but it doesn't work like it's... Let's be honest. If you got rid of the hunger bar, it doesn't change at all. Food is like non-existent. It is literally never a problem. I can't like. What a dumb comment. Less immersion. How do I even critique that? Why are you playing Minecraft or Terraria for the immersion? What are you looking for, man? What is that? Awful sprites. I mean, that's just taste, honestly. That's an opinion. And an unclassy feeling to it. I don't even know how to criticize that. That's just dumb. What do you mean unclassy? What? 2011? More like 2000 stupid. Can I look for like a timestamps? Because I need to stop reading ones that were literally made over 10 years ago. By date, yes. This game is a complete rip-off of a well-known game. It has no originality whatsoever. It makes you feel like you just played a cheap bootleg version of your favorite game. If this game came out 3 years ago, I would most likely say it was creative, yet with wonky build controls, few items, and a game that does not even look good. I strongly believe that everyone who gave this a high review is probably crazy. Tricky, oh tricky, how well did this comment age? Oh boy. You think you'd get away with that? You think you'd get away with calling it a ripoff? Saying that the people who gave it high reviews are crazy? And now, wait, hold on, let me see. Yup, it is the 11th most bought game in human history. Yes, sir. They're all crazy though, right? All of them. They're crazy for buying this ripoff of a game. I gotta stop being so mean. Wait, guys, I showed you this last video, but did you see it? Both of these nuts? It's a candle. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize they'd all be literally for... Oh, wait. Whoa. This one's from 2018. Hold on. Not my style, but I did sink quite a few hours into trying it. 4 out of 10. It seems like it could be a good game, but it's missing... And it's missing... What am I? Mike Tyson? Oh, my God. It's missing anything that would make me want to play it. It feels like it's gearing up for something, or maybe the game is going somewhere, but nothing happens. What? I dig down and find harder enemies, but nothing particularly interesting. Walking to the west finds harder enemies, but nothing particularly interesting. Walking to the east finds harder enemies, but not... Okay, you know there's stuff to do, there's bosses to fight, right? There's weapons to find. I think I'm just not the target audience for this game. Literally everyone can play this game. Children play and beat this game and understand it. I'm assuming you're an adult. Sean, how? I don't understand how people don't understand this game. It's Terraria. It's not that difficult, man. And if you have a like, oh, okay, Google, what do I do in Terraria? Oh, there's like freaking 30 bosses in the base game. Oh, maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, there's like 20 NPCs. Maybe I should build a town for them or some shit. I don't know. When playing something like Fallout 4, my settlements are bare bone forts with no decorations at all. I play Terraria and wonder why so many things have the same function but look different. What is the difference between a wood wall and a hay wall? What is the difference between a wood block and a dirt block? There's also different colored torches. Is it just for decoration, or do they have different torches for different things? Some of them do. I mean, what is it? That blue torch increases enemy spawns. It's not explained in the game, and I don't care enough to check Google for every single item in the game. They have descriptions. I'm pretty sure the blue torch literally tells you that enemies come. Like, it gives you a buff that does that. The walls are... maybe you are not the target demographic, and you're just like 70 years old trying to play Terraria for some reason, even though honestly, that's probably one of the better games for old people to be playing. Like, and you bring up Fallout 4? Are you kidding me? You bring up the settlements in Fallout 4 and then complain about things having purpose? That was such a garbage system. I mean, it was cool. It was the reason why I bought Fallout 4, because I've had Fallout 76. I was like, oh my god, I can finally get to play a Fallout game with my friends. And I'm like, oh, this game's actually terrible. But I like the building. Oh, well, it was in the fourth one too. Let me buy that. Sink literally like 1,000 hours into the game. On Xbox too, that's impressive. That shit would crash all the time because half the mods I tried installing wouldn't work, or I would install too many. But yeah, these takes are crazy. This one's for 2016, huh? I'm tired, it's 1 AM, alright. Not sure what the hype is about this. A few cons to know before getting this title. No tutorial, just drops you into the world and you have to figure everything out. There's a guide. Not a complicated game. Not a complicated game. I literally beat this shit as a child without any guides, okay? I beat this as like a 12-year-old with no guides. And I didn't have a PC. I played it on Xbox. I was not a PC gamer. I grew up playing shit like Prince of Persia and like just single-player console games. I never played like a, you know, like a building exploration type thing. Very linear games I was used to. Clunky field of actions. Pickaxe digs up dirt behind me sometimes. Seems random where it actually digs. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not the how are you like, oh my god, that the mining isn't precise? When? I've never experienced that ever. The biggest issue, in my opinion, 2D. Nothing like removing a whole spatial dimension to kill the immersion. What? Bro, I'm losing my mind, man. I'm losing my fucking mind. It's just boring. There isn't much to do. Mining feels slow, and don't even get me started on the combat. It's so boring. You just swing your sword in a weird-ass way, and then that's it. The building is even worse. Half the time, I don't even know what to place. The only good thing about this game is going for the pixel art, which is really nice to look at, and the bosses are some nice designs, but other than that, there's not much going on for this game. How are you like the combat's boring, man? That's literally the selling point. Oh, you swing the sword. Yeah, that's what you do in Minecraft too. You know what the difference is between that and Minecraft, though? I know Minecraft's selling point isn't combat, obviously, but you're moving around. The bosses, it make you both have to make an arena for them, so you're engaging with the environment and creating things to give you an advantage versus the boss, instead of them having the advantage because they have giant hitboxes and they shoot lasers and shit all over the place. The game is extremely well designed combat-wise. I do not understand. It's just, it boggles my mind. All right, so if you made it this far in the video, clearly like you like my content, right? So, or you're just very generous. I've been thinking, since that Terraria review video blew up, right? I made a couple more Steam review videos. They didn't do so well in both watch time, what the hell am I saying? Watch time, click-through rate, and views. They did terribly in comparison to Terraria. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll see if this one does well, because if this does well, that means the Terraria part was the selling point. So, should I make Terraria videos? I do want to go back and play Calamity again, because I haven't played through it in a while, and I know there's been updates. And I could stream it. Follow me on Twitch. It's in my description. Also, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button because, you know, obviously it helps me. Yeah, I'm sure you heard that from every single YouTuber ever. And if you're new, I really appreciate you watching through this whole thing. Anyway, yeah, just let me know in the comments if you want to see me play the game, because, you know, I'm a pretty engaging streamer. You know, I talk nonstop, if you couldn't tell. This is one take. I just very funny man. Very funny man. I swear to God. I swear to God. You'll really enjoy it. And I'll keep up with the daily uploads too, doing random shit like this where I just read through stuff and make comments and funny jokes and stuff, while also editing the gaming videos and doing little like voiceovers like, oh my God, this is the adventure we're going on today. Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed because I am extremely tired. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dakocity, and I will see you in the next video.